What's going on, Washington fans? It's your boys, Josh and Rio, for our weekly preview show.
Sure.
Talking Commanders and Giants after coming off of that high against the Chicago Bears. Man, what a game that was. I still watch like the replay and stuff. I'm like, bro, I cannot believe we watched that shit. But this one we definitely have to talk about because we talked about a couple different like trap games throughout the season. Maybe this could be one of them where, we're kind of sleeping on the Giants. The Giants still suck. I mean, they're still, bottom of the division. They're 2-6, 0-4 at home. They are worse at home than they are away. Like, I don't get how that's even possible. But Daniel Jones at home is as bad as it gets. It makes absolutely no sense.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Daniel Jones succumbs to the pressure of home fans, bro. He hasn't thrown a touchdown at home in like 2 years.
That's crazy. All that money, he ain't doing nothing. Kenny said we were late. We were late like 2 minutes, Kenny.
It's all good.
Go on, man. What's going on, Doug? Appreciate y'all blowing up the chat. Doug said, I'm sick I didn't get to see Josh. Coming to the stadium too close to game time. It's all good, man. I'll be back. I just booked my flights for Thanksgiving, so I'll probably be at the Titans game. So if y'all going to the Titans game, let me know. We got to get Rio out to a game, man.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. We definitely, at some point, we're going to have to pop out again.
I was on game day, like at a game. It's so funny because I had these old ass pictures pop up of like you and me at training camp back in like Richmond, bro.
Oh man, good time.
I gotta send you that shit, dude. But you and me, and I usually bring Aaron with me, but you and me especially, I mean,
we do this shit, baby.
Us at a game was such a good time, man. And speaking of Thanksgiving, I learned from Rio today before we get into this little preview. Rio absolutely hates Thanksgiving.
I do not hate Thanksgiving. I just need people to realize that there is no aesthetic or vibration, music, decorations, outfits for Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving is the layup line to Christmas. It's the warm-up, layup line, stretching line for Christmas. And people need to stop saying, oh, we're just skipping over. What are we supposed to dress up like turkeys all November, Josh? Are we supposed to sing to the pilgrims?
I get it. The thing is, and I agree with you, it's like the appetizer before the meal, but there's still some damn good appetizers out there. Like, you still have to put some respect on Thanksgiving.
Oh, we love Thanksgiving, but am I supposed to wear baked mac and cheese around the house, Josh?
I mean, is there even like Thanksgiving music? Is that a real thing?
It's not exactly, and that's why there's nothing that compares to Christmas. Pull them Christmas trees and decorations out. We can still eat Thanksgiving dinner while we got Christmas cheer, man. We need it for real.
I'm gonna give it a little while before I start decorating some Christmas stuff. But I don't know, man. Especially like just the aesthetic of it. Like, football is on TV. Mm-hmm. I know I'm about to eat good. I'm about to pass out by like 5-6 o'clock. Wake up like 2-3 hours later, watch another game. But I don't know, man. I like it, and I'm kind of glad we don't play on Thanksgiving this year because I can actually enjoy it a little bit more. It's kind of stressing me out. But Bradley said we're gonna go 7-2. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Mm-hmm. Baby Bree popping up. What's going on? You should be working right now. I'm just kidding. Doug said, move to VA, Josh, please. I'm coming back, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm coming back. You don't have to convince me at all. I just need a little bit of time to go by. Especially, I mean, if we go to the playoffs, first off, like, I know we're popping out at a game. Like, we're going.
If we go to the playoffs, bro, I'm gonna be. Not only are we going to the game, I'm pulling up in full pads for the stream, bro.
Right,
like, I'm pulling up.
Okay,
pads.
Bobby,
put me in the game, coach. On my Bobby Hutton shit.
Hey, shout out to Bobby. I don't know how the fuck you be doing that at training camp, bro. 102 degrees out there. Bobby got full pads.
Pure love for the game.
Kenny said we gotta get you to the Titans game, and I'm surprised the tickets are so expensive to that game. I was just looking at them. I'm like, I'm not
really to the Titans game.
Yeah, bro. Like, it was like 250, 300.
They trying to bust heads because they know we're gonna tear that ass up that day, and we pulling the blacks out again.
I guess that's the reason why. But I was like, first off, having to watch Will Levis and that god awful team should not cost that much money.
Mason Rudolph season, baby.
Mason
like Rudolph.
Oh yeah, Mason Rudolph now. Bree said Thanksgiving is pregame for Christmas. That's a long ass pregame, but it's true. I'm just saying we gotta respect Thanksgiving.
We put respect on it. You know, you can't go out and drop 30 without the layup line. You got to get stretched out. You got to get your ligaments moving and stuff. It's essential. We love Thanksgiving, but Christmas just a different beast, man.
Oh, dude, Christmas that feel good. You know, I can't wait. And that's the thing about here in Texas, man. It doesn't feel like Thanksgiving. Like, bro, it was like 90 degrees yesterday.
Damn, my man said he'll pay the rest of your lease to get you back to the crib. That's love right there.
You sound like them dudes in Bree's DMs. You better pop up there if that's the case. I'll
Bree scary. She not trying to come on stream and talk her shit though.
She won't. She won't. But let's get to this preview, man. Let me pull up the screen. Look at. We had some news today that came out. One good and one bad. Both about running backs. Let's see if I can get this shit to work. God, I got so many fucking tabs open.
Hey, the Giants told Tyrone Tracy if he dies, he dies.
He getting CTE regardless.
Yo, why they trying to get that man brains mushed there for their 7th loss, bro?
Dude, that is a fast concussion protocol.
He played Monday.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like it was a Sunday early. Like, I think they doing that boy wrong, and he's a rookie too, man. But he's been balling. It's like I get it. They want him out there, but we are currently 4-point favorites in this game, which I feel like is kind of low.
Divisional, I guess it's divisional in our history, so
I guess.
But
that's
definitely low.
That's what people say though. Like, oh, they always have our number. Like, no, they had that Ron Rivera having ass team's number. Like, I mean, even back to like Kirk Cousins. I'm like, but this is such a different team right now. Like, they don't have our number. We drove the ball down the field so much that first game. Like, it was like the Bears game. It should not have been close. Like, if we would have scored touchdowns, it would not have been close.
It wouldn't have been close at all. But I give our offense the benefit of the doubt because when you're averaging 29.5 points a game, you're allowed to have a couple weeks where you're failing to get the ball in the end zone because you're operating on a clip so efficient that it's historical. They've put this offense in conversations with the greatest show on turf. So you're allowed to. Yeah. But we got to stop selling Jaden. Jaden should have like 14 touchdowns. We keep selling him, man.
Bo Nix balled out in October, too. Like, he had 9 tutties, bro. Some people like talking about like that whole rookie of the month thing. But the thing is, like, even Pat Mahomes, they did not have a passing touchdown the entire month of October until that last game. That's crazy.
That's insane. And Jaden missed the game. So
yeah, and he would have had, rookie of the week that game, too. Yeah. But it's just. People are saying, oh, it's such an offensive league. And I get it. Like, it is so frustrating. I'm telling you, like, I was at that Bears game. Having all those touchdowns come back, the points, like, that were left on the field that game, bro, if we would have lost that one, we would be having a completely different conversation, first off. But it's okay. Like, those are going to happen. But this is a game, like, against a really bad Giants team where we should be dropping mid-20s, high 20s. I'll even say low 30s. And I know they have a good defense. But I don't see a way that they can actually like keep up with us. Like offensively, like I said, Tyrone Tracy, God bless his soul, shouldn't be playing. He's going to be out there. He probably doesn't even know what down it's going to be. But he's been hooping. That's the only thing that really worries me.
And
because even Swift had good run
life. They trying to risk that boy life to play on Sunday.
What he run for against the Steelers?
I don't know, but he was toting that shit versus Pittsburgh. But and Devin Singletary ran for over 90 on us the first game. But we're a drastically different team in defense. Look at him.
Hey, Washington fans, this is what we could be. But we gotta end Daniel Jones' reign as a starter. Like we gotta get him pulled. It's gotta be us. It's poetic justice, right? Dude. 145 yards.
Hey, Tracy toting that thing. He toting that thing.
Hey, he had that thing tucked high and tight, boy. I tell you what. Hey, and shout out to my boy Najee coming back. Everybody's ruling him out too. But I mean, the Steelers' run defense is like pretty good. It's not like top tier by any means, but the one thing I got away from that game is that Daniel Jones still sucks. And that he is susceptible to be getting sacked. Like, and he gets rattled so easily.
He's still a rookie. He's Billy Madison. He's still a rookie after all these years, man.
Look at that. First time looking at Nick. I wish I could. What a doofus, bro. I can't stand his ass.
He's a dunce. Just look at him. Like, I can't believe we got this man paid. But we got.
What's going on, Chef
I think it's going to be a tough game. What up, Dre? I think it's going to be a tough game for a little bit. But there's no way they can keep stride with our offense. Bro, this man ain't thrown a touchdown at home since 2022. Like, what are we talking about?
That is crazy. Bradley brought up a good point. They do have 2 key guys out for a long time. Kayvon is on IR, but they've still, dude, I saw a stat earlier. I was like, I got to screenshot this because this is crazy. First off, we can all agree that Sexy Dexy's the best interior D lineman in the league now that Aaron Donald's out.
He's insane.
Bro, the New York Giants are currently sacking opposing quarterbacks on 13.3% of their plays, not drives, plays. That is the number 1 for any team in a season since 2000. That's first place out of 798 teams since 2000. That is crazy, bro. That's insane. That boy is different, man.
I love his little fat man. His little fat man dance with him.
Hey, he be getting it, and I love Brian Burns. He got a little Spider-Man too.
I know his knees hate to see him coming when he start hitting his sack dance, but there's no reason why a 350 tech nose tackle has 9 sacks in 8 weeks. Dude, I've never seen anything like it in my life, to be honest.
David said, I got to get that tattoo. Talking about, hey, if Jaden is the first rookie since Brown to win MVP, that in my opinion is worthy.
And you said that because you know that even if the numbers did reflect it and we were the number 1 seed, the league would come together and congregate to say we cannot give a rookie. We cannot set the precedent of giving rookies the MVP. He can come back and get it next year.
Who's going to get it? Lamar and them just lost to the Browns.
They're going to give it to a vet. They're going to give it to Allen, Lamar, like when Mahomes' numbers catch up or something. They're not going to give it to a rookie. Yeah, but they're not going to give it to him. You know, it's like voter fatigue for LeBron and Jordan. You know, they didn't want to give them the award every year. They should have won it every year. They can't give it to a rookie. It just messes up the whole identity. Like it would mess everything up. They wouldn't allow it, but I would love it.
But CJ started that conversation last year.
He did.
And he had a damn good argument too. And it was right there. And Patrick Mahomes had a down year. He's having even more down year this year. I think his rookie season has been better than CJ so far.
Mahomes is going to have a couple 4 or 5 touchdown games. His numbers are going to end up. He's going to be in the 20s, and they're going to be like 13-4, and they're going to give him the MVP by default. Best team, best player type situation. You know how the league do. You know
D-Hop finishes with 1,000 yards.
Man, you know how the league politics, man.
I know what's going on, Billy. Simba Sports said he is trash, but he seems to play well against us. That's the old us, man. Y'all bringing up past relationships into this new one.
Daniel Jones' last home touchdown pass was 658 days ago. It was January 1st, 2023. So almost 2 years. You know, I put a little yeast on it. 658 days since his last touchdown.
At home.
And they've scored 1 home touchdown all season. I've literally seen us score 4 or 5 touchdowns at home a couple times this season. They have 1 home touchdown this year.
That is so bad.
Fuck this team. We got to kill these boys, man.
We should. And you know what's funny? I think their kickers are cursed when they play against us. Because obviously they lost Graham Gano hamstring against us super early in the game. I think it was like the opening kickoff. And then Greg Joseph, who they signed, he's out Sunday versus us due to an oblique injury. So they have a practice squad. Jude McAdamany, who I've never heard of.
Who Jude that guy?
McAdamany? I have no clue. So they have a practice squad kicker. So if it comes down to like how the game was last time, where it's just straight kicks, we should still blow these guys.
They pulling kickers out of Narnia to come play on Sunday, bro. Who is that?
Hill? I don't know. Hey, shout out to the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, bro. That was a hell of a book back.
Goated series right there.
Goated series
for sure.
But in Slayton, he kind of started coming back to himself, and then Neighbors too, like gave us some fits the first game. Are you buying that our defense is playing better?
Yes.
Or do you think it's just like a roller coaster? Because it was like, that Ravens game is obviously really bad.
No, they're playing better. They're playing significantly better than they did 6 weeks ago when we played them at home week 2. So while Neighbors will probably get his, bro, I know we played a rookie quarterback, the number 1 overall pick last week. they didn't let the Bears receivers get anything off last week. Roma Dunze was their leading receiver with 41 yards. They got a number one in DJ Moore, who had one catch of anything last week. He had one catch for 27 yards and a screen for nothing. Keenan Allen had under 40 yards. Cole Kmet had a catch for 14 yards. And we had Caleb seeing ghosts and stuck in the Matrix for 49 minutes last week. This defense is hooping. And we saw what they did to Andy Dalton the week before. Andy Dalton, even Andy Dalton's better than Daniel Jones. So,
no, he is. That red rifle. But like that's honestly what surprised me the most last week. I was like, all right, we've just got to outscore these cats because DJ Moore is going to do what he does. Roma Dunze, Keenan Allen, and then Cole Kmet has been on a tear the last few weeks.
Yeah, he's been killing shit.
I was like, we've got to at least hold him. But I was just so surprised at how bad Caleb looked. Like this whole God, I don't even want to talk about Adam Brady.
Did he look bad or did our defense go crazy last week?
That's the thing. Like the last 4 games of Caleb have been like really good. Caleb, people are like, all right, this is who we expected to see.
And then Washington's defense said, it was, remember last week when we had this same conversation, I said, we haven't seen what it looks like versus a rookie yet. And clearly, they know exactly how to knock a rookie off his spot.
But then we also talk about Cliff. Like, Cliff knew Caleb from being at USC last year. He knew what to expect with him. But, like, Daniel Jones, like, first off, you just don't know what you're about to get with this guy. Like, he's such a wild card. You don't know if he's going to run the ball, if he's going to, like, try to make something happen against us. But I don't know. I feel like right now the defense, it starts with the D-line. I mean, Newton popping off the way that he did.
Oh, he's so good, bro.
Dude,
he's so good.
God bless him. I cannot wait to see, like, dude, I think he finishes with, like, 5-6 sacks this season.
My favorite Cardinals fans in the building. My man, be quick. My man, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, I forgot who Cardinals got this week.
I don't know, but they in first place right now. So
I'm about to say they hold it down.
People better put some respect on the fact that we beat them by 4 touchdowns because that is a first place team. So I know my guy feeling good right now.
Shout out to my boy Mac Wilson on the Cardinals. The only reason I'll ever cheer for them. King Hypno said defense does seem to make corrections, so the defense is being coached up. The only thing that still bothers me is that like Mikey Sayer-Still is kind of having to play outside. Like he hasn't even been able to like get to the inside where he wants to be. And Kyle was saying that someone asked, like, do you think that Mikey is going to be like a full-time outside guy? And he said straight up, no. They want him to go inside. Like they need an outside guy. So it's very well known that they need help on the outside court.
What they're doing is they trying to do everything in their ability to keep the praying mantis off the field. That's what it is.
Hey, but we called him out and talked about his Bible verses on IG, and he got a pick. So
hey, he did. No, he didn't snaps last week.
Yeah, that's true.
Back to if it ain't broke, don't fix it, baby.
Back to reality. Hey, but shout out to Noah, bro. He's been balling out. And then St. Juice actually looked good.
I got the Bears this week. Thank you, Bree.
Yeah, he had the Bears. That's right. So go Cardinals again, man.
Hey, I'm pulling for y'all this week. I'm pulling for you.
Russ said, what's up, Rio and Josh? I'm still high from the Hail Mary, but on the G-Men dog walk time HTTC.
We owe them.
We do. We swept them that 1 year. What was it, like 3 years ago?
2021.
2021.
The From game where they ran the quarterback sneak on third down.
Yeah. 3rd and 20, like one.
It was something crazy.
And then he came over to us. He's like, get me out of there. So this would be the first time we sweep them since then. And then God knows when it would be before then. But we did get some concerning news literally right when we were going live about B-Rob. Let's see. Who said it first? Try to give credit where it's due. Tom Pelissero said Brian Robinson Jr. hamstring. So it's not even his knee, it's his hamstring. Is officially questionable Sunday versus the Giants.
What was his practice status? Did he practice? He was limited all week, right?
I think he was limited, but I just thought it was his knee.
That boy playing, man.
He plays through everything. But hamstrings, I don't know, man. Hamstrings, like, oh, wait, here's the official report that PR put out. Lucas is out. B-Rob is questionable for Sunday. Farrell, Luvu, Biotish, Coleman, Jaden.
Brandon Coleman's starting. He getting a full-time day at left tackle this Sunday. That's something to talk about right there.
Yeah, it is. Because, I mean, but still, shout out Shout out to Lucas for holding it down while he
has been holding it
got
down.
concussed, but then he got hurt, so he's out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was like the one thing I was kind of freaking out about this week. I was like, if Lucas and Coleman are both out, bro, are we about to run Trent Scott?
Nah, none of that, man. Brandon Coleman hit that concussion, got fixed real quick, bro. He pulled the
Tyrone Tracy.
He said, "Yes, sir. Strap me up, coach. I'm ready to go."
Helmet on backwards.
Oh, Dick's That's how you know we locked in.
Exactly. Hey, we're on the same way. That's how we do this shit. But this is big for Coleman, bro. This is massive because it has been those split reps all season. And at one point we're like, all right, this is not like, you can't keep this up. But then as the season went on, we're like, okay, this is actually working like really well. Both guys are actually balling out. So this is a big opportunity against like we just said, like they're on a historic tear right now. 13% of plays, dude.
They're second quarterbacks, man.
They are getting to the quarterback, and that's not what you want when Jane is still a little bit banged up with his ribs. I don't know. Maybe if there's a way that the Giants win this game, it's that Tyrone Tracy runs for 140 something yards again. That's
they're not beating us on Sunday, bro. We don't even need to talk about that other reality.
I'm trying to balance it out, man. I don't want to,
Josh,
because people in the comments tell me, "Oh, you're too cocky about this."
Hey, listen, man. We're living in the sacred timeline right now, and in this current timeline, we're not losing to the New York.
All right, Loki, you trying to
exactly
bring it all back, Loki. I
tell the TVA we're living in the sacred timeline right now, and it's not in the cards right now for us to be losing. Yes, I saw 6-2 team lose to a 2-6 team last night with the on the same field we're gonna play on Sunday.
There's the Jets,
exactly.
Jets are way better than the Giants. Obviously, Daniel Jones the thing is he's getting air yards. It's just he makes so many mistakes. And he talked about it like after the game, that one strip sack. First off, TJ Watt. Shout out to TJ Watt, absolute beast.
Goated.
Like he was like, that was my fault. I felt bad. Who's their right tackle? The dude they just got in free agency from the Raiders.
Is it Illuminor?
Yeah, Illuminor.
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad for him because there was like 2 or 3 sacks at the end of the game. Like it was not his fault. Like he was doing his job. And then Daniel Jones is like running up into the pocket for no reason.
He wasn't calling the protect. Did you see Eli Manning lose his mind at watching Daniel Jones? Because he didn't send. He was like motion over the tight end. Motion over the tight end. Oh, you got to motion over the tight end. And White got straight to him.
I just saw like after the game, like first off, Daniel Jones looked so defeated. He was like, yeah, he was kind of just like waiting on a chip and like some help by me, and it just never happened. So that was my fault. Like that was your fault. What's going on? Appreciate y'all blowing up the chat. Yes, they do not have a kicker again. So I mean, at this point, they might be going for it on like every 4th down.
It was written in scripture for us to sweep these guys this year. I know what Malik Neighbors. I know what Malik Neighbors and Tyrone Tracy, who's going to be out there, have concussed on Sunday. That man ain't going to know what field he's playing on. And then we got Louisville playing this week. Man, Louisville coming downhill on a concussed running back, man. Y'all better pray for them boys. Y'all better pray for them boys.
He's gonna send him back to college. Oh my God. And I mean, Andrew Thomas is out for this season. He played, when we played them the first time. So that's a shakeup too. Their offensive line's already been pretty bad. I don't know what happened to my boy Evan Neal. Does he even play anymore?
He sucks. He's garbage. He's not. They are like on their 3rd string tackle, and they're not even. He's flipping burgers nowadays, Josh.
Dude, I'm so mad because that was my boy. I loved Evan, bro.
He needs. I hope he got his degree.
Oh yeah, at the University of Alabama, baby, roll tide.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because you talked about how you like your tackles that have like be nerdy and stuff. Evan Neal was like the nerdiest of the nerdiest. I was like, this dude's about to be an all-pro.
Yep.
I don't know what happened. Maybe he just needs to get out of New York, but their offensive line just hasn't been that good either.
Maybe he's Eric Flowers. You know who needed to get out of New York? Bobby Johnson. And look what our offensive line is doing this year. Man.
That's what I'm saying. He should have. I mean, I'm not gonna say he should have brought over Evan Neal with him. Just I don't know. I love Evan. Jack said, "Do you think B-Rob plays since he left is questionable? That turf at MetLife sucks. I'm keeping him." So that's another thing too. People have like been talking about the turf. God, first off, like
scary.
It is. I don't even like talk about the turf and like injuries and
I
stuff.
don't either, bro. I don't like to speak it into existence, man.
Because that used to be us, and then we changed things up on our field.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that place, every player that plays there is like, that is the worst place to play in like professional football.
Even last night, dudes, it was like the body bag game.
Yeah. Honestly, that field, do you remember the Packers and the Eagles game, like to start the season?
Oh, Brazil. Oh, God.
Dude, that shit was terrible. That was bad, but like MetLife is up there with with Brazil on field. So I don't think that has anything to do with, you know, if he's gonna play or not, but it is definitely concerning considering his knee was banged up and now it's his hamstring. And those hamstrings linger. Like,
they do.
That's not, I mean, I hit hammies today, bro. I already feel it.
Soft tissue injuries, man.
Especially like if you're a wide receiver, usually out a couple weeks. So I don't know, man, but B-Rob just plays through everything. Like, he's so like gritty. I don't see a way that he doesn't play, to be honest with you.
I mean, Jaden was questionable on Friday too, but that was a questionable though. You know, that wasn't like a true. B-Rob's probably a true questionable. Exactly. I was so confident that he was playing last week. Like, I never even doubted it, bro.
There was a couple times where I doubted it. Like on the way, like when I was flying, I was like, I'm gonna get off the plane. There's gonna be some notification like, oh yeah, Jaden's out, by the way. But we got lucky on that one. But yeah, he was good, especially with that 65-yard air like throw in the Hail Mary. That rib is okay. I'm not at all worried about that at all. Like, yes, definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already.
Smash that like button and hit subscribe on this channel, JTFB. We got to get this boy to 5K, then to 10K, and to the moon. Let's go.
Hey, I'm to the moon. Kenny said, Rio teach Josh how to keep it real. We ain't fucking losing to these shitbags. Look, I always do keep it real, but I'm like, even after the last few videos I've done, people are like, oh my gosh, you're getting way too ahead of yourself, like talking about playoffs and stuff. We should win the NFC East, bro.
We're not ahead of anything at this point, bro. Do you realize if we win this game on Sunday, Josh, me and you have never been on earth to see this team at 7-2. We've never seen this team 7-2 in our life. I don't even know. No, because I don't even know, because the 91-92 season, they started off 11-0. So it wasn't then. We have never seen this team in our existence. I was born in 91. You were born in what, 95? 94?
93.
93. You were born in 93. I'm born in 91. And neither of us has ever seen this team 7-2. Ever. Crazy.
It's time. Like, we just need to enjoy this for what it is, man. He said Chiefs Cardinals for the Super Bowl.
Hey man, whatever.
Hey, you sound like us.
Whatever good shit you're smoking on in Arizona, man, God bless. But if y'all for whatever reason win that division and y'all gotta run into us in the playoff, y'all gonna hate to see us coming. I promise you.
Kyler gonna be on BO6 all weekend. But honestly, the Washington and Ravens rematch in the Super Bowl is just gonna hit different.
88 was the last time we were set. So I was -4. No, -3. The last time they won. Oh my God. Oh, that 2-point attempt was terrible, by the way.
Bro, first off, how do 4 people block one guy and that one guy got through? And you can tell I think Dana Jones said after play, so what are we doing? Like that was as bad as it gets, man.
Were they really 7-2 in 96, Will? Would know I was in kindergarten.
96?
I don't know. Would never know.
I was 3, bro. I was 3 years old watching WWF. I don't know, bro.
I was 5 years old, bro. I don't know what we were doing, but man.
Doing things I should have been doing. Bears #1 in the red zone. Pittsburgh #2. Giants #5 in the red zone. So that's something that concerned me too. It was like watching that Steelers and Giants game. Their red zone defense was really good. There was a couple times I'm like, man, this could come down to one of those plays where we are just once again like knocking on the door to get touchdowns, but it's not happening. I don't know what, and honestly, the Bears game was a lot of just penalties and the refs were awful. I'm not gonna lie, the refs were terrible that game. Yeah. But are you at all concerned with the red zone offense, play calling? There was a time where B-Rob was not on the field at the end of the game. It was heavy Austin Eckler, and I was like, I kind of want B-Rob.
I'm not concerned because 5 is out there. And as long as 5 is out there, we can score anytime we touch the ball.
Kevin Garnett, anything's possible.
The problem is other guys selling Jaden Daniels. The problem is procedural penalties. As a team that thrives on screens sometime, they call them Cliff Screensberry sometime. When you run RPOs in screen, the timing has to be precise as hell. It has to be precise. There is no reason that we didn't get that touchdown for the Olamide Zaccheaus. That was so perfectly drawn up on 3rd down. Boom. Bubble screen. Olamide Zaccheaus untouched up the sideline for the end zone. No reason that's not a touchdown. Zach Ertz, don't leave it into the hands of the referee. Complete the catch all the way to the ground, sir. Maybe Ben Sinnott catches that, but Zach Ertz is hooping, so I'm not even going.
That was so close, too, though.
Jaden's been sold at least 7 touchdowns this year. Bro.
I know. And Luke had like 3 at the 1 yard line.
And did you see that play where Jaden hurdled Obama chasing him from behind? Dude. I need him to take all the wide receivers and show them how to have instincts to do that. Because if Terry learns how to catch in high step, Terry's taking every deep ball to the end zone.
He has so many of those. It kind of drives me nuts. Like they just nip the back of his cleat. I don't know how they do it. But yeah, there's been a couple times where it's just for whatever reason we haven't been able to score in the red zone. But I don't think it's a problem at all. I've had people being like, "Oh, it's play calling." I think it looks great, honestly. I think everything's hitting. It's just whether it's flags, whether it's just something coming back, one of the linemen down the field, like it's just execution, honestly.
I'm not going to nitpick an offensive performance where we put up 490 yards on the top defense in this league. So, you know what I'm saying? We've afforded ourselves the benefit of the doubt to go out and lay an egg once every month.
Big facts. Who's a better coach, Quinn or Tomlin?
I love DQ, but come on, man.
That's Tomlin, bro.
That's Mikey T.
So yeah, everybody's been saying 1996 was the last time they started.
Okay, so we want all right, bet. So it's 96. Dude, I was 5.
And we're gonna
football yet.
We're gonna have a moment of silence for Germany because they have to watch the Giants versus the Panthers.
Couldn't think of a more deserving place of that game.
That's terrible, but you're not wrong.
Thank you. If you had to give that game to anybody, Germany is the place send the Panthers. Or
like North Korea.
That game is. Oh my God. Could you imagine an NFL game in North Korea?
Bro, they were pissed about going to Brazil.
They'd be sending them out there in Kevlar.
Like a hazmat suits. Oh, shit would be disgusting. How y'all feel about Texas after talk about the Texans after the game last night? Commanders, Texans, Super Bowl. There's just too many injuries, man. They're dealing with a lot.
One day that's gonna put the IE California on the map with Stroud and Daniels would ever play in the Super Bowl. The one thing though, Stroud got a big ass hurdle in his conference called Patrick Mahomes Mountain. So that's a big climb. So and we don't currently have that in the NFC. So
no, I think it's wide open. But I mean, even just like looking at the rest of the NFL right now, dude. And like once again, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but this is so wide open this year. Anybody could win this thing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like this could be the year some random ass like
team like Washington wins the Super Bowl.
Or like the Vikings, or like the Packers, like
or like Washington.
No, like Washington. Like I'm trying not to be that guy, but
I don't want to be that guy either. But
the trade deadline is next week or this week.
Fall under random.
Oh shit, the trade deadline is this week, bro. It's already November.
It's Tuesday.
Time's flying, man.
Louisville's playing this week, by the way. Louisville's good to go. Will.
Yeah, Louisville's good to go. We had I meant to bring it up, but bringing up Twitter on here is annoying. But yeah, Lucas is out. B-Rob is now questionable. He's been limited all week in practice with his hamstring. But Farrell, Louvu, Biotish, Coleman, JD, Terry, and Olamide Zaccheaus are all full participants and good to go Sunday.
Yep.
But the Giants, I mean, they have a ton of injuries. I don't know. God, dude, just looking at this roster on paper, it's just so bad.
Banks
So,
got benched last week too.
dude, Banks got benched, Tyreek got benched, like Stevenson got benched,
Yikes.
Forbes got benched. But we're not gonna talk about our own. But I don't know, man. I don't see a way that we actually lose this game. Like, I would honestly be stunned if we lose this game. I'm stunned that it's only a 4-point game. We're only minus 200 money line favorites, minus 4-point favorites. Dude, that's ugly.
That's got to be it's got to be division in history, right?
I guess that, and then it's just the NFL. Like, anybody can lose. I mean, the Ravens losing to the Browns. I mean, that was all Jameis, though. I don't know, man. Like, unless, like I said, Neighbors has to just go crazy on us.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyrone Tracy has to run over 100. If he doesn't have over 100 yards, there's no way they beat us.
I'll tell you what, Michael Davis is not coming out that tunnel on Sunday.
Oh, no.
No. Michael Davis.
That did not last long at all. Like,
I think Bree could have suited up against Neighbors and gave better go than Michael Davis did last time.
She got quick feet.
Hey, Michael Davis wanted no parts of tackling grown men last time we played.
Who we trading?
It's also Tuesday. What we talking about?
I know. I got a BR stream coming up. I think it's Monday. I gotta look. I gotta start writing shit down on my calendar, bro.
I got a couple Bleacher Report streams. I gotta check my schedule on that too.
Yeah, now we blowing up this month for content stuff on here and BR. So hit that subscribe button. Both of us, go over to Rio's page too if you don't already. If you're here and you aren't subscribed to Rio, I don't know what you're even doing over here. But trade deadline, man. Go get T. Higgins. He ain't practicing.
Is he out? Is he missing time? He's trade requests, or is he missing time because he actually hurt? Because it is also bothersome how injured he is as often he is. Like, that bothers me. I think we can still trade for an edge.
I think so. Like, Trey Hendrickson was the name that was brought up a lot today.
Oh my God!
Bro, speaking of the Giants, Ojulari, could you imagine, bro?
I know he's in the division, but I would take him. I would take him in the room, man. Like,
the Giants are different though. They got rid of Saquon to the Eagles. They would have no problem with Ojulari coming over here. We talk about Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons coming over here, where he would literally die the second that transaction happens. They would not even think twice.
That Deontay Johnson compensation was frustrating to see. Like,
dude,
bro.
a 5th and 6th pick swap. Not even you didn't even get a pick.
Oh.
I think someone like actually measured it. It's like obviously it's not official. It's gonna be like 18 spots. They
traded this Bama for a 5-pick parlay. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, they're not even high odds. They traded him for a parlay that pays out $50, man. What is that, bro?
Shout out to Shopper Charles. Hit that smash the like button.
Charles. What up, my brother? Shout out to On the Fence in here too.
Like the top ones that I've seen has been like maybe another wide receiver.
And I would be down with that too.
Yeah, no, like I think it's needed. Like, we need a legit number 2 wide receiver.
Problem is, a lot of the receivers available have already made their homes. 4 receivers have already been traded, and we haven't been a part of that yet. So
we were not in that equation. But another one that's been brought up was Jonathan Jones, corner, out of the Patriots. Does that move you at all? Like, he's not a big time household name.
I would take him, and they say the compensation would be like a 6th round pick, but the same conversation and the same bullet points I've been preaching is we can't trade for players who aren't available. While everybody wants a number 1 cornerback, number 1 corners do not grow on trees and very rarely ever are dealt at the deadline. So we can keep dreaming about Denzel Ward. We can keep dreaming about Sauce Gardner, and that some Patrick Surtain II just pops up at the deadline. This ain't Madden. And Madden, unless you put forced trades on, ain't even letting you get that shit.
Yo, someone told me Sauce the other day. I was like, first off, JC Horn isn't even available, and you think Sauce Gardner is going to be available? Y'all are tripping. Kwame said, I feel bad for you fellas. However, I love your energy and youth. I've been with the group over 50 years, so I saw amazing times. However, I'm super excited about long-term fans and new fans.
Ain't nobody slapping Noah Brown in the face by adding talent. Unless Noah Brown is a bitch, he's going to be fine. Noah Brown knows he's a wide receiver 3. He has to be our wide receiver 2. Noah Brown going to keep running routes and catching the ball if we were to add a number 2 receiver. What are we talking about, man? He's a, you know what I'm saying? It's not a slap in the face.
No.
That's a, let's add another body to the room, because outside of Terry, you know, that was Noah Brown's first touchdown of the season 8 weeks into it, yo. So he shouldn't feel a slap on anything. Like, what are we talking about?
It's funny because I've had people tell me like I said, I did a video saying Washington should be buyers, and it's still true today. Like, they should absolutely be buyers because the window of winning is there. And you still do have weaknesses on the team. If you can improve and get better, then you do it. But everyone's like, no, you're gonna mess up like the locker room, like the flow, the camaraderie. Like, bro, like, we're not working at like a Walmart distribution center. Like, bro, this is the pro football league. These are pro like guys. Like, it's not like, oh, you've been replaced, whatever. Like, we're not good enough. We got to do this. You should be excited. Like, the team's like, the team's like, hey, we are 6-2, about to be 7-2 on Sunday, about to be 2-0 in the NFC East. We're currently leading the division right now. We see that we are way ahead of schedule. We can add more talent to get us over that hump this year. Everyone's like, oh, it was never in the plans to like win as much as possible in this first year. Says who?
Like, who told the Chiefs they needed Josh Uche last week?
Yeah. Who? And who let it happen?
Who told who told the Chiefs they needed an edge rusher? Like, their defense is hooping.
Yeah, they said, oh, we're gonna add another one because it's for pennies. And Jonathan Jones would be like a 7th round pick swap.
Yep.
Like,
and would start here like immediately.
No, seriously, he would start.
He would start here the day he gets here.
He would start. He would absolutely start outside. And they would finally move Mikey back inside. I thought that was such a good nugget. Like, I was so glad I came across that tweet from Kime. Like, I love Kime. And he pretty much said, like, no, they want Samerstill to go inside. Like, that's the long-term plan. He has to play outside right now. And it's working. But at the same time, if you can get him inside where they want him to be and find an outside, even if it's not long-term, I'm not saying Jonathan Jones is going to be corner 1 next year.
He don't even got to be here next year, bro.
I don't care.
Right.
Hey, we will give you that pink slip after the playoffs. But that's that's what I'm saying. Like, people are saying, like, oh, if you add a wider, if you would have added, you know, Deontay, then like we wouldn't have gotten McMillan in the draft or whoever. That has nothing to do with it, y'all. If you think Josh Uche is about to sign a 5-year deal with the Chiefs, I don't know what to tell you.
I see the vision. You know who I see in this wide receiver room next year? Kyron Lacy in the second or third round of the draft, bro. Jaden getting one of his LSU dogs in the second or third round. Kyron Lacy. Ooh, I can see it right now.
He's been hooping. Yeah. And by the way, I'm gonna start doing some. And I know it's early, and like we haven't had to do this, which is great. I've already seen Bears fans doing mock drafts this past week. I'm like, damn, what a time to be alive. That used to be
jersey swaps, bro. I'm so
glad. I saw that. But it's funny because my boy Brandon on Twitter, I have so many people like that I just talked to randomly in the DMs. Brandon Sterling, funny dude, but we've been talking draft for like 4 or 5 years now. And it's so funny because he sent me something like mock draft from the Bears. He's like, bro, we used to do mock drafts in the preseason. we used to be firing things up in the preseason, talking about who we're going to get next. But I'm gonna start doing some college breakdown film, like scouting profiles, probably like very beginning of December. Okay. Just talk about some guys. Even like
look at that Eagles fan in the chat talking to himself. Nobody
front stage, please. John Davis, y'all ain't making the playoffs. I'll be back after we beat that. Okay. We got y'all twice. We got y'all on Thursday in Philly. And then
they so cute. They scored 30 points for the first time in a month, and they popping back out. Oh, look at Philly
against a banged up Bengals team.
Good for y'all, man.
They're right behind us. And honestly, when it comes down to it, when it comes down to NFC East, that's the only team I'm worried about.
We'll see them in 13 days in the all whites on Thursday Night Football.
Hey, every time we go to Philly in prime time too, we play well.
Yep, and we've
even
played
with Sam
well
Howell, even with Taylor
with trash cans at quarterback. We've beat these guys before, and we've given them go. So we'll see them in a couple of weeks. He's definitely a crash out receiver. I need that type of energy in my room.
Oh yeah, I feel like a lot of LSU wide receivers are
crash out.
That's pretty much what they evaluate, like on the official visit for recruiting. Like, yep, he wanted them.
That's a green flag for me.
They saw Malik like bumping young boy, cussing out people on his visit. They said, "Yep, he wanted them once. Bring him here, please." Mm-hmm. Bradley said, "Hey, fellas, whom will be the first CB that will select next draft?" Man, we're gonna be
picking in them 20s. We're gonna be picking in.
Dude, this has been such a hard year for the corners too. 3 top corners in this draft are out for the season.
Yep.
Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame is out for the season. Savon Revel from ECU, he's out for the season. And then dude from Florida just went down this past week. He's out.
That might be good. That might be good for us, bro. That may push some of that talent down to the second round or the end of the first.
Bro, Revel is the most Dan Quinn Washington Commanders corner I've ever seen. That boy.
Bring him. What, he hurt his hip? Was it his hip? Was it his hip? Morrison was his hip. Morrison's hip.
Yeah, he got the hip problem. Revels is ACL. And he like 6'2", 6'3". He already on stilts.
He may fall a couple rounds then.
No, they still have him like middle first, into the first, because
he's like that
so bad. He's nice. But we'll wrap it up with some predictions, some hot takes. That's what we usually do.
Yeah.
We'll start with hot take on the offense, or hot prediction.
Okay.
We've had some good ones this year. I said strip sack Newton against the Bears. He got a sack. He ain't strip it, but he recovered a fumble that the offensive lineman was running. So I don't know if that counts.
Hey, you put them together, it makes a strip sack.
hey, 1 + 1 going to equal 2 no matter what.
Work harder, not smarter, man.
All right, your offensive hot take or hot prediction.
Okay, for this week. All right, I got it. Jaden Daniels 4 touchdowns on Sunday.
Lord Jesus.
And it's going to be it could be a combination of 3 passing, 1 rushing. We're going to beat this team. No, I'm going to give you my score prediction later. We're scoring 4 touchdowns, and all 4 of them are going to come at the hands of Jaden Daniels, whether it's passing or running it in. 4 touchdowns on Sunday. I watched the Eagles stink it up for a half and still beat the hell out of the Giants a couple weeks ago. We're going to do the same on Sunday.
This is what the Giants have allowed points-wise this season. 28, 21, 15, 20, 20, 17, 28, 26. So points can be had.
Mm-hmm.
The most they've allowed is what, 28 by the Vikings. I want
people to remember, bro. It was all field goal. We led 7 sustained drives, not a punt, not a turnover, when we were still in the infancy stages of this offense. So I'm just saying.
That was early, second game of the season. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say on the offense, I'm gonna say Terry 2 touchdowns over 100 yards.
Okay.
Which honestly doesn't sound like that much of a hot take, because Terry's been hooping yards wise, but I think he gets in the end zone twice. I think
that's a hot take when you realize he's only had 2 games in like only twice in his 2 or 3 times in his career. He's had multi-touchdown games. Yep, I want to say 3 times. I know it was the Rams game last year. It was the Falcons game back in 2021, and the Dolphins game his rookie year.
Dolphins.
Those are the only 3 games he's had multi-touchdowns in his career. So it is a hot take in a way.
And we'll go with defense.
Ooh.
This is where it can get juicy, because you never know what's about to happen. Dante Fowler going to pick off a screen and run back and pick 6.
Oh, we're going to score a defensive touchdown. So that's my hot take for this one. We're scoring on the defensive. We're scoring on the defensive side. Oh, no. Yeah, yes. No, we're scoring a touchdown on the defensive side.
Is it a pick or is it a fumble? We're going to get specific.
Interception, pick 6 on Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
No. Matter of fact, don't even let that be a pick 6, because that's not even a hot take. That's not hot enough. Daniel Jones.
That's warm.
Daniel Jones is getting pulled from this game on Sunday. That's my hot take.
Bro, it would not surprise me if he got benched if it was that bad.
It's Drew Lock season.
Hold on, go to a couple chats real quick. Steelers fans are already chirping. That's fun. It's exciting because Steelers are a good team. I think it's gonna be a damn good game. But we're waiting on these Giants. Zell said Luke touchdown on Sunday. Does he finally break it?
Hey, they've been praying on that Luke touchdown for a long time, bro. I believe
so
it when
close.
I see it. I believe it when I see it, man. If you get the ball inside the 5, get that shit over the goal line, please.
Bold prediction is we sack Daniel Jones 8 times.
It'd be happening to him.
He's gonna have to leave in a wheelchair if that's what happens.
I don't like that.
Shout out to Ballin' and Burgundy, by the way. Appreciate you stopping by. Said Terry touchdown, Ertz touchdown, 2 Jaden Rush touchdowns, and maybe a 5th with B-Rob. Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Run it up. I want there to be an awkward exchange at the 50 between Dable and Dan Quinn after the game. Like, why you run up the score? That's what I want to see.
Dable be at the podium having to speak about Jaden Daniels like he's the girl that got away.
Somebody asked about that damn video at the combine. Like, Dable, what was going through your mind, like when you saw Jaden talking?
Got away, bro. He sounds so heartbroken. Man, that guy's one of the best quarterbacks in the league already. He's sitting there, he's punching air on the inside, bro.
Radar said offense, Brandon Coleman holds Burns to no sacks or pressures.
Hey, my man Charles got a great bold prediction. Terry deep pass and he doesn't fall before scoring.
Catches it at the 20 and makes it to the end zone. Johnny Newton 2 sacks. Ben St. Juice gets a pick.
That's bold.
That's bold. Like that. St. Juice has a breakup without a flag.
He did get our first turnover of the season versus the Giants in week 2 with the peanut punch on Singletary.
That was nice. I'll say this. I kind of want to keep it with the D-line. I've been rolling D-line ever since Mikey got that pick, locked it in for me. But I'm going to stick with the D-line. Deron Payne strip sack.
I like it.
Deron Payne strip sack.
I like it.
You can tell he gets excited playing next to Newton. Not saying he didn't with Allen, but you can just tell that he's like, I got a guy next to me that's like that too.
I think his energy matches better.
I think it does too. He got the fountain of youth next to him. He's got the new blood in there.
Shout out to Big
Gutter. Shout out to you for the super chat. So let's drag our sack all over the Giants Sunday. Hey, sack and sacks. I think Daniel Jones gets sacked 6 times on Sunday.
Okay.
No Andrew Thomas. Offensive line has been very suspect for them this season. Daniel Jones got terrible pocket awareness. He's going to be on the ground 6 times.
He's the oldest rookie in the league, bro. He's a rookie quarterback still, mentality-wise.
Everybody says sack, fumble recoveries.
Sack City, bitch. Sack City, bitch.
If the game goes like we're saying in the chat, it's third quarter, I'm going to start ordering some food. I'm going to be chilling. Like I'm going to fire up the live stream. I'll go live on the channel right after the game, by the way. Not on BR. I got BR stuff coming up on like Wednesdays, I think. But I'm going to go live on the channel here. And you're going to be doing your all-day stream.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Bro, I might hop on that bitch like second quarter or something.
Hey, pull up, bro. I'll shoot you the link, bro. Pop up. Just know that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no lag on my game feed because I got cable now. So I might be ahead.
You got that satellite hook straight up to the computer.
Boy, I got that Fios Quantum crispy now, man. We in here.
Oh, shit. We just switched our internet. I hope this shit works. I don't know, though. I don't know if it's been breaking up or not, but sometimes it cuts out. But I'm definitely going to hop on. Me and Rio had an idea. I kind of shot him over doing a NFL Sunday morning kickoff show. And I think that would be fire. I don't think nobody's doing that.
I don't either.
But let's get to some score predictions. Last time it was too close for comfort. This time, I haven't even said anything in the group chat. Have you? What did you say?
I changed it. I changed it. I originally said 24-13. It's going to be an NFC East messy game. And then I revised it and said, no, throw that shit away. It's going to look real NFC East like for a quarter and a half to 2 quarters. We're going to pull away 34-13. We're going to Cleveland Browns them.
I like it.
21-point victory.
Hey, we like the long chats. We appreciate you. And I love like the diehards that saw the good and then had to go through the bad. And now we're back on these highs. That's the one thing about being like our age. We just missed the cut of the good times, man.
It helped build us. It helped build character, though, and we're gonna absolutely go crazy off the backs of the success of the team now, though.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna tell my son Jaden Michael Taylor one day about that Hail Mary.
Oh,
by then we're gonna have like 3 or 4 Super Bowl rings. Jaden's gonna have 3 straight, Super Bowl MVPs.
Bro.
And
I need to fall in love so I can have another son so I can name him Jaden, bro. I need a little Jaden.
Real's not even thinking about dating or nothing. He's talking about straight to having kids.
I need procreation, bro. I need a Jaden. I might need to just get a dog and name him JD5 or something.
What up, my boy Jakey? Finally got to meet Jakey at the game on Sunday, man.
What up, Jakey?
Jakey is the funniest. I swear to God, I've been watching Jakey since like he had like 5,000 subs. Now he's got like over 100,000 subs.
Congrats on 100K, bro.
Dude, he is the trendsetter of NFL reactions. I see these lame dudes trying to do like other things that
I like that he actually keeps it a buck and be like, I watched the game, but let's ride.
I was there. I
just got back from the game, but I respect it.
Yeah, no, for sure. But shout out to Jakey, man. Even like playing college football and stuff. Dude be killing me. He said he need to get on this. Come on the stream one day, Jakey. Pull up to. I don't know what you're doing Sunday. Pull up to Rio's like live stream during the
the streets definitely need
some live reactions.
The streets definitely need Janky to start pulling up on some Commanders content.
I know, for real. And that's the thing, like we have some good ass content creators like in Washington and stuff, like that do so many different things. Janky, I love seeing Janky get all his love from like Wale and them too. FaceTime it with Jaden after the game.
NFL used him. The NFL,
I'm saying, bro.
That's okay, bro. Let us hold some subscribers, my guy.
Hey, Janky's a standard now. I appreciate you coming through here, man. Definitely gonna link up. I'll DM you and we'll get you on the stream sometime for sure. And might have to play you in college football. That's the only thing. I'm not as good as he is, but I can run some sticks. But score prediction, man. I'm gonna say
13. I got 21.
It's gonna be one of them ugly ass scores. The Giants scoring 16. That's all I know. It's gonna be an ugly ass score, 16. And I'm gonna say Washington 31-16. That's an ugly score.
You know that since he hasn't scored a touchdown at home in 658 days, you know he's scoring in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah. That's it though. That's the only one. It's gonna be some deep pass to like Slayton out of nowhere, and we're gonna be like, oh shit, here we go. And then we're gonna tighten up. So I got 31-16. You said what?
34-13, 21-point victory. Who are we putting on Neighbors on Sunday, Josh? Iggy? Iggy? No,
yeah, it's got to, because I'm thinking like size-wise, pause. I'm thinking like just comparing sizes.
All right, Jerry Jones. All right, Jerry Jones at the meat market. What we talking about, Josh?
Jerry Jones picks out his players like a fucking steak
like
at
Thanksgiving now, my boy. You there for the meat.
That's why we can't skip it, man. I've been just like looking at like Slayton small, Mikey small. Noah's like, taller, lengthier, like I don't know, but I feel like Mikey's been locking it down like when he's had to, like against some of these top receivers lately. Like that Ravens game, everybody was bad. Like I ain't gonna lie, everybody was bad.
I mean, they just cooked us offensively. Hey, hot take before we get out of here. Brian Thomas Jr. is the best rookie receiver in the NFL.
Oh, bro, he's so good. I'm so fucking glad because that was my dude.
I wanted him so bad to be here with Jaden.
I love him. There is no reason he should be that fast, that fucking big.
His body control, all of it.
Running like a gazelle, but he the size of like a rhinoceros, bro. There is no reason he should be doing those. Had a couple quick chats here, people asking a couple things. We'll get up out of here. First off, yes, Washington does have the best content creators. We got some weird ones too, but we got some genuinely like good people. Like, dude, even like going to the game Sunday, like just meeting up with people again, like, bro, that shit feels so good.
Going to the red zone lot, bro. It's like going back to a family reunion, bro.
Hey, Tom's have been had in that red zone lot. That is absolutely. God. He said double Neighbors. I don't think we need to. Just like make Daniel Jones force the ball to Neighbors, like, or just don't even let him throw that thing. I got the black jersey. It was at the team store, but they just dropped it online. I don't know what the turnaround time's like, but I got it.
They're online now.
Well, I think the email went out like that Sunday saying that there was.
Oh no, that just was gone again that day. I know if you're in the Woodbridge area or in Northern Virginia, They have the replica black Jaden jerseys at Dick's Sporting Goods by Potomac Mills.
Yeah.
I seen them yesterday.
Potomac Mills. Yeah, I was at the mall in Fredericksburg last week. I ain't seen nothing. That was clean out.
Spotsylvania?
Yeah, that's my old running grounds. And it's
Fucking
probably exactly where I'm about to move back to, like downtown Fredericksburg.
Hey man, hey, please, because we will be not far from me. We're linking up. We're doing live pods and all type of shit, bro.
Bro, real quick, I know I said we're gonna let this out. Fuck it, we'll let this thing run out. You remember after the training camp that fucking that Airbnb you had?
Oh shit. Good times, bro.
Bro, that's what the streets need again, bro.
They do, bro. I was just showing someone that video we recorded we was in the trap in Richmond, bro. We was in the trap.
Shaco bottle.
Son, I miss training camp being off site, so we have to go get an Airbnb or hotel or something. Remember how if we felt like we ran shit? We went to the walkthrough in the morning, the walkthrough in the evening, and the practice in the morning.
We was at the little VIP seats.
Yeah, we was. That's when VIP was actual VIP. We sitting there drinking brews, talking to the players and shit.
So yeah, hanging out with Chase Young's like family.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, that was good times, man. Streets need it again, bro. This is cool, but we got to get you somehow. We got to get you to that Titans game. If we can get you to that Titans game, we're doing something live. Hey, Janky, pull up to the Titans game. We'll do like some kind of like trio stream, live stream,
in real life stream.
I don't care who the fuck does it. We'll let Janky run it off of his channel with his 10 million subscribers. But we definitely got to get you out there, man.
Dub, man. We need to get you back in. We need to get you back in Virginia, my guy.
Oh, it's coming. Couple months.
Let's get it.
It's probably not going to be in time for this playoff run and the historic Super Bowl win, but if we host a playoff, I don't care if the playoff game is in like Ontario, Canada. I'm going to be there. Like, there is absolutely no doubt. Shout out to BIB. Subscribe to their channel as well. Always doing good stuff. Got to hop back on their channel sometime soon. So send me an invite. But yeah, last thing, I don't think there was many of the black jerseys like even left at the stadium, but if you want one, like just let me know and I'll try to like
you gotta get it immediately because they're selling like crack in the 80s. Them joints is...
Bro, and the thing that made no sense is there was only 2 rows of them. I think the only black jerseys that were there was Jaden's and B-Rob's, and it was like 2 rows. And I told Aaron, I was like, bro, we're gonna be at that gate at 2:00. Like I told everybody at the tailgate, I was like, hey, it's been nice seeing y'all, but I got a mission. Like,
go to your local Dick's Sporting Goods. They be getting the black ones. I know the one in Woodbridge definitely has them. So
yeah, no, I mean, #1 selling jersey in the NFL. Definitely is at the stadium. I knew as soon as that black one dropped, it was gonna be crazy. But appreciate y'all stopping by. We're gonna wrap this one up. Definitely check out Rio. Subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna put it in the description as well. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, I'm not sure what you're doing.
Sub up to Joshy. What are y'all waiting for? If you're not subbed up to my boy JTFB, what are we doing? We need to get him to 5 and the 10K.
That's coming.
Let's get it. He needs to eat. He needs to eat off this shit. He's about to press the button and go crazy with the content. We're 60 subscribers over from 15K on my channel, but you already know what it is. Let's get my boy Josh up here too,
bro.
It is wild, bro.
Bro, I remember, dude. There's some we could go on about just flashbacks and good times. I remember the shit when we both first started, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
Absolutely insane. But Rio will be doing his live stream during the game. If you missed that reaction on the Hail Mary, bro, I was watching that shit in the parking lot leaving. Me and Aaron were both just watching your stream. That shit was dope to see, man. Good times with you and in the kiddos getting involved.
My son, my boy.
I know, man. That's something that's gonna live with you forever. But check that out. Like I said, I'll be going live right after the game on Sunday. I'll be at home watching the Giants game. We'll talk about it. Hit that subscribe and like button, and we will see y'all on Sunday.
Then 2 loading, baby.
7-2 for the first time in our lifetime.
God, bro. Let's go.
It's gonna feel good. See y'all later.